All right, my name is Ben Akpoyibo, the creator. I'm the director of the movie The Underworld Kadawada.
My name is Okra from Michael, director of photography for the movie The Underworld Kadawada. All right, the first question I have here is talk a little about your role in the movie. As the DOP, it is my job to oversee everything cinematography in the production. So, cinematography, everything that has to do with camera and all of that stuff, that is my job as the DOP.
All right, the job of the director is a creative one. The director supervises both the cast and the crew members and every technical aspect of production, and he ensures that the story comes to life. And that is the job of the director. So that is my job in the movie The Underworld Kadawada. Okay, the question I have here is your challenges in bringing the script to life. Yeah, that is a tough one. Now,
um,
from the name alone, the Underworld Kadawada, you know that is not going to be an easy one,
it's
and
hell.
yeah, it's not going to be an easy one. Now, when I first saw the script, I the one of the challenge I have interpreting it is the language itself, because the language is not something in existence, because
Yeah,
it's a
yeah, yeah.
crafted language by the writer, and then the challenge is not actually okay how I can interpret it, but how the actors going to understand this language, and then how are they going to communicate with
The language,
themselves,
yeah.
you understand, with the language. And it was so challenging. That's why okay, we decided to go through several trainings for them to understand even the way they speak, so that to bring them out from this 21st century modern language into backward
And one thing I
Asians.
loved about the actors was how they were able to create an accent for the language.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly. So, and it was too challenging, and but then the technical aspect, the fights, everything in the script. Once you see the script, you be like, man,
it took about how many months for
yeah,
rehearsal? I
two
think
two months, two
2 months
months
of it.
plus, 2 months
Yeah.
plus. Train these people, and then making sure everything, and then we consider the costume aspect, consider the makeup, everything about the production was so tasking. But then, and then talking about the location and everything, so everything was so tasking and so challenging. But then this is a film, and then we, the creative artists, we just know okay, this is what we need to do, and then we did it, and we did
Yeah.
it very well.
Okay. For me, since you mentioned location, I'll just emphasize on the location. The location was hell, man. And moving equipment to that place, the actual location for the underworld, where we shot the underworld part was hellfire.
Yeah.
Carrying lights and all those heavy stuff to that place with generator too. We saw Shaggy. So we'll just move to the next question, please. Your relationship between you and director. Wow. Okay. Director is my friend though. He's my guy, and we have done a lot of productions together. I always say we have done a lot of productions together, and we are still going to do more productions in the future. So although we have one or two issues on set, but the main thing there is understanding. You need to have understanding as a director of photography. You need to have understanding with the director to keep going and to have a successful production. If not, every set is going to be chaos, and you guys might end up not finishing the production. So we are good, and just expect more good films from us.
Okay, talking about the relationship between the director and the director of photography, director. Now, when we are talking about the director and the director of photography, people might think that we're talking about some persons out there, but these are the people we're talking about.
Yeah.
He is the director of photography, and I remain the director, the creator. Then our relationship, we've been together for a very long time, and then we understood ourselves, and then each production we do, we put heads together to ensure that okay, the technical aspect and the artistic aspect of the production comes alive. Yeah, we have our difficulty. We quarrel on set, and but then he's a very annoying person on set, and that's why the fact that okay, people will say okay, I'm very annoying on set too. But then his own annoyance is when we are shooting on set, and then maybe we've taken up to like take 20 in one scene. Then we finally decide okay, it's a good. That's okay. Let me go and even sit down and even take water. And then the next thing is director, we have to shoot this scene again.
Well,
What is this?
it's for the it's for the good of the company, the good of the
You
production.
understand? And then we have to go back again, shooting again, and all that. But then by the end of the day, we discover that it's all for the good and betterment of the production. So we've working together, we've done so many productions together, so many. You will see them online. Go to our YouTube channel. You will see most of those films, and you will see that okay, these people really share the same ideology and all that. So I have a question here. We say that okay, which character will you prefer
Wow.
as a director in this movie?
Wow. Wow.
This is a tough one because there are a lot of characters in this movie, but then
all the characters
they are very
amazing.
wonderful. Characters are very good. They're very, 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 very talented. But then I'm not a man of war. Yeah, the only time I'm very, very, very this is on set, but my personal life, I'm this kind of person and lovely kind of person. But then when I look at the characters, I think I will go with the character of Defi.
Delphi,
Yeah, Defi. That is
is a poetic person,
yeah,
a creature.
the creature. Yes, I think I will go with the character of Devin. So you understand the character of Devin. So once he finishes talking, you begin to have this imagination of what's this guy even saying. Is that the guy is so good and he hear lines like beautiful lines like it was
the
a
heavenly
side.
side. Yeah.
They stood the signals.
They stood as signals to the land. Yeah.
It's not like each one lovely. Like so you begin to like you want to act each time you listen to him say those words and all that. So for me, I think the Defi is for me.
Okay, for me, like he has said, he's not a man of war. Me, I don't like all those basketballs, all those fight and all of that. So I'm going to pick the character White Seer. White Seer was another poetic character in the movie. So although he came halfway into the movie, but he brought life back to the movie. So White Seer goes for me. And the next question I have here is your most memorable moment on set. Okay. Actually, the Citizens, when we were shooting Citizens, that is where I had joy. So because we started with the Citizen, after Citizen, my joy ended in the production. When we moved to the main Kadawada location for shooting,
the other one is the joy killer.
That's where the joy ceased in the production. Because when we started, we were like, this production will make sense. So since everything was going smoothly, we shot at the library, the state library, yeah, everything was going smoothly, moving of things around logistics and all of that. So we thought this production was going to go smoothly to the end, but after Citizen, it was hell.
Okay, so so me, the Underworld is a very stressful one from the name itself, the Underworld.
Yeah.
Kadawada, you understand that is beyond the human world, and things that has to do with outside the human world is very tasking. You understand? And
it's difficult to achieve.
Now the locations were so tasking, and I can't forget most of those things. I, as a director, have to start pushing balls. Pushing balls because
that day
was so bloody and it's done. So it was so tasking, and can't forget that. And then we have to deal with most creatures in the forest like snake and trying to a snake
yeah, there was this scene we shot that we killed a snake.
And I was there, I was putting my hand there, and then
it was close to Galiza. The snake was actually close to Galiza, the character Galiza. So it wasn't easy.
Shooting Underworld is a tasking one, and it's a production that we never forget. The process was so hard, and today we are enjoying the fruit of our labor. So go to our YouTube channel, you see the movie, and you understand that these people, the cast and the crew, will put effort in it to ensure that you have a good entertainment and a very good, wonderful production. So I remain your director, Ben Apoyibo, the creator, and thanks for having me in Radiant Light Visual Studio.
Please don't forget to go to our social media handles and follow us like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow for our films and the new social media thread.
At
So
Radiant
Radiant
Lights
Light Visuals.
Visuals.
Yeah.
And for my friends, please, thanks for your support. Our fans, thanks for your support. For our families, thanks for your
And
support. And for the government, to the
before
government,
yeah, the government
thanks.
of Anambra State,
Anambra
thank you.
State, thanks.
Before we conclude, please, I would like to say those watching films on YouTube, please don't forget to comment, criticize the movie, say things you don't like about the movie.
Yeah, I
It's
love
not
that aspect. That criticism, that is something that we need because people call us sometimes and be like, your film is good, your film is wonderful. And then we're not really expecting much of that. We think that at this stage, we need more of criticism. People to tell us, okay, these are things that you people should put in place, and these are things that you people should put in place. Just like the former HOD of Theatre and Film Study, Nadaziko University, person of Dr. Tochukwu Okeke.
yeah.
He called me and I was like, okay, why not do it this way? Why not do it this way? These are kind of things that we need from people who are above us so that we'll learn and learn and learn. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And
God bless you.
keep watching. Thanks.